motoring in South Africa. Big problem here, of course, is the wildlife, because how do you accurately warn motorists that there may be a deery thing ahead and that it could be full of helium? Well, the authorities have had a go. They've come up with this as a sign, which is it's not bad, except they got the word wrong.
It's not baboon.
No, it's not.
We're from England. We know that's not a baboon. Baboons are actually very dangerous here. Certainly, they've got a better idea of how to handle a gun than the local police.
Oh, God.
Actually using that as a shooting stick.
So we get on with the show.
Yes, good idea, good plan.
Yes, let's.
So far, I should explain, no celebrity has actually made it to the tent.
No, they've all died.
Yes, but our fingers are crossed for this week because our guest is a huge star. You'll have seen him in Mission Impossible, Star Trek, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and he's here to talk about his new movie, Spielberg movie, Ready Player One. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Simon Pegg! And there he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, with his cornetto.
Always a cornetto.
Now, he's battled aliens, he's battled zombies. He should have no problem at all with a short stroll through this pretty little town.
Of all his films, it's Paul that I like best. I think that stands
Because
out. as
Paul
something
was the
different.
forerunner of Ted, really.
Think about it,
it
yeah,
was
it was.
first, it came
It's
first.
Hot Fuzz. It's Hot Fuzz for me. It's just because of the fight scene.
There he is. He's on the bridge. Looks like he's been hassled by seagulls.
They're after his cornetto, I think.
Yeah, they're after his... Oh!
Oh, God.
Literally nothing we can do.
We're going to get a reputation.
Does that mean he's not coming on then?
Well, James, he fell into the harbour and the icy waters of the North Sea are now filling his lungs. It's a no. He's not coming on.
Oh, God, there's a rescue. Well, look, I anticipated something like this.
Did you?
Yes, and so I prepared something else we can do to fill the time. Oh, God. Ow. Ah. Oh, God. No. How are you? No. Ah! No, I'm totally stuck. Oh, yeah. You will be able to edit this out, won't you? I don't want people thinking I'm fat. Right, I'm going to pop it into gear now. You may hear this a little bit. Good, first. Foot on clutch. And now it's time to fire up the 7-litre V12. It's quite normal.
And it costs, what is it, £1.8 million?
Yes.
How much is that, Jeremy, in rand?
130 million and a million.
Is it?
But that said, this has to be the winner of this test because Richard Hammond has got one of those. What's wrong with that? That was a professional review.
Points, but you were doing so well and then you ruined it at the end.
What do you mean ruined it?
Well, by saying you'd have a worse car because I haven't got one.
That Porsche wounded me.
Wounded.
It did wound me because, you know, it's got so much grip that you're sort of forced into the seat, and the seat's got this stitching on it, which digs a hole in your back. Honestly, I've got a picture of what it did. Look at this. That's my back.
Oh, I'm amazed you weren't hospitalised with that. That's
That
horrific.
is a savage wound.
Mine's never done that to me.
That's because you're a midget. You don't reach that high up the seat.
Or maybe you're a freak and it's in the wrong place.
It's not just the fact it wounds you. Also, the Porsche's more expensive than the BMW.
Yes, but I'd rather spend £131,000 on the Porsche than £120,000 on a BMW that's not very good on the road, not very good on a track, and no good at all in the rain.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Well, hold on.
What?
I've got to the bottom of the problem with the BMW. It's right here in the blurb. Developed on the Nürburgring. That...
I've just thought of something else we can do to fill the time. You know what it is. You go outside and you...
Do I have to do this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do. Can you go that way? Go get it. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Run. Ladies and gentlemen, please try not to look at the hideous blood-stained water out of the window. See, the thing is that when immigrants try to get into the country, they always come in the back of a container lorry. And I always think that is the world's worst game of hide and seek. Because if you work for Homeland Security, you know, what's it called here? Border Force. You open the doors and get, well, there you are. So I was thinking the other day, surely there must be a better way of getting into Britain. And I think I've worked it out. So, James, could you bring the car in? Yes, good man. Right, here he comes now at his usual top speed of 8 in what is an Audi TT Quattro. That's perfect. Thank you so much, James, if you'd like to step out. Now, Richard Hammond is in this car. And I'm going to give you, the studio audience, 1 hour to find him.
Oh, not an hour.
All right, not an hour, a minute. I'll give you 60 seconds to find him. Help yourselves, everybody. See if you can find him.
Yeah, I'm opening the bonnet.
Look in the ashtray. He's small, but he's not that small.
Open the boot.
Inside the seat.
Have a look.
Have a look. If you just go down there, you can have a look underneath. 3, 2, 1. No, you've all failed. You'd be no good in immigration. Right, go back to where you were, because, ladies and gentlemen, what we are going to do now is reveal to you where Richard Hammond was concealed in this car. James, could you give me a hand?
Certainly.
Okie doke.
Hello.
There he is.
Hello. I'm in the car. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Can I get out now?
The amazing thing is, it's not just Audi TTs. Almost any car has that much space if you want to do a spot of people smuggling.
Yeah, it's not that much space, just to be clear. Can I get out now?
No, because I've just thought of something. No, seriously, James, can you pop the bumper back on?
What?
No, with your feet. No, because...
Not very nice.
Is it not? Right, so pop that back on there. Now, what we've got here, I think, is a really rather effective parking sensor.
What? I don't like
I
this.
like it. I like it.
You get back in, we'll bring a car in so that... Yes, so that you've got something to reverse up to. I need to drill some holes for your eyes.
You bloody don't.
Well, seriously, Hammond, you won't be able to see anything.
What?
Unless I do. Where are your eyes? About here?
High in the front of my head.
Right, close them, Hammond. This... Hammond.
I'm not talking to you.
Right, I'll do one for your other eye. There. Can you see out now? Yes, there, look, can we see? We can see his little eyes, that's lovely. If someone holds this. Right, James, if you'd like to start reversing, keeping your ears open for Hammond's pitiable screams.
Roger.
No, just stop. No, stop.
How far away is that?
About 15 feet.
What?
Hammond,
What?
we live in London. You could build a £4 million house in that gap. I need to know when you're about half an inch away.
You're not
right?
the one in the bloody bumper.
Right, come on then, James.
Right, here we go.
Right, Hammond, you're on silence till it's dangerous.
Stop!
That is absolutely brilliant. That's like a quarter of an inch. Right. The thing is, parking sensors, very expensive. You can rent a man for almost nothing.
Yeah, look, I don't know how much you pay to rent a man normally, but I cost more. Now get me out of here, please.
Well, no, because we've got a link into the next film.
What?
And we can't get you out anyway, because you're too close. We'll never get the bumper off. You're too good at your job, Hammond.
Oh, God.
That's what's happened. So, we're going back... Oh, actually, it's part 2, isn't it, of the... What was the film?
It was Italy.
No,
No, that was last week.
Oh,
No, the cars.
oh, really?
Oh, the sustainable thing. we call it,
Sustainable
yes.
cars. So...
Yes.
Get on with it!
Can I be cross for a moment with BMW?
It'll be difficult to stop you, yes.
The thing was, last year, they introduced this. They went, look at that. And everybody went, that is fantastic. It's an homage to the old CSL Batmobile from '72. And everyone's going, God, when are you going to start making it? They said, no, we're not. We just made it just to show you what we could make.
So why do they show us?
Just don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter because they've come up with something else instead. This look. This is actually an homage to the original 2002, which was the old car on the left. And that, I think, actually looks pretty fab.
It does.
Are they going to make it?
No.
Well, show it to us then. Look what we could make, but we're not. It's a good job BMW don't run the emergency services, isn't it? Oh, look, you have drifted a long way from shore there, haven't you? We could drag you back behind our speedboat. Will you? No, we just wanted you to know that we could.
What they're being is prick teasers.
Oh, you can't say that. I don't think you can say that.
Not sure you can say.
No, I don't think you can say that.
You say prick tease. Is it allowed
Top
today?
tease, that's no different. You've just changed the name. It's
It's
a
not the
different
word.
way of saying prick or dick.
It's a penis tease. It doesn't matter.
Conversation Street's taken a really bad turn.
The point I'm trying to make is BMW must stop doing that.
Whatever it was.
We actually managed to complete that course in 9 hours and 48 minutes. And that's only 9.5 hours slower than the actual soldiers.
Can I just ask, how many times were you shot?
What, on the run in?
Yeah, on the way to the embassy.
17 to the torso, 2 to the plum sack.
Wow. And you lived?
Well, obviously, James, yes. Look, I live.
Yep, he did. And on that terrible disappointment, it is time to end.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for watching. See you somewhere next week.